Okay, so last time, last time we talked about this is the class attendance. Let me open let me open. Okay, so in our last class, we talked about the like the basic operations in our like the multiplication, division, square root, log, sine, cosine, and pi, and round off the things, and then we calculate the area of the circle using this one, and then perimeter of the circle, and then we learn how to clear the environment. So whenever you run your R Studio, whenever you run, so there is some data, will be in your environment. So you can just clear it with this particular row. It will be the clear everything, the memory. And then we make some simple sequences and we multiplied it and we make the data frame as well. And then we also talk about the matrices. Okay, so now everyone can create the matrix in your computer. So can you try to create the in matrix like in the we have in our solved example? Can anyone try to create it? Okay, so let me tell you the values I will create and then let you know. My matrix is defined. Okay, so to make a matrix, what I will do first, I will make a list of numbers that will be in my matrix. So I will give the name of the matrix as, let's say, okay, so I will give the matrix name as like A. It is an array, and the list of the numbers in here, it will be 2, 6, 6, 2, 8, 6, and 2, 6, 8. These are my numbers that should be in my matrix. So I'm gonna make matrix. Okay, I made the matrix, and my data, the things in here, the number data is equals to A, and number of rows should be equals to 3, and number of columns should be equals to 3 as well. And I want to do it by row. Row is equals to true, and I will give the name of this matrix as A. A is equals to 3 matrix. Okay, I run the one and let me see the A. 266, 286, and 268. Okay, so this one was my matrix. So what are we gonna do? Can I like to find a determinant? So find a determinant, DET, calculate the determinant of a matrix of A. See, this is it. It's so simple, right? So now what we learned, if we want to find the determinant of A of any matrix, we're gonna use the operation DET. The operation DET, and write in the brackets A, and then you will calculate the matrix, the determinant of A. So please try to what you say, please try to make some matrix, any matrix, and find the determinant and send it to me, that how you make the matrix. Do it quickly. So we will have some examples. Please try to make a matrix and find its determinant, please. Okay, so there is Germania, and then Pyro, determinant of a matrix, no determinant C. Good. Okay. So more students, there are very few students who are just participating in the class. Okay, so your next activity is make a diagonal matrix and find the determinant of a diagonal matrix. Can anyone do it? Make a diagonal matrix and find its determinant. Okay, great, great. Now many students, they find the adjoint of the matrix. Oh, sorry, determinant of the matrix. Now, how about finding the adjoint of the matrix? How about finding the adjoint of a matrix? Okay, let's try to find A, D, J, O, I, N. Okay, so in here, like for example, sometimes there are sorry, there are some operations which are not available in the R. You have to install it. Okay, so now please see this thing, that how we gonna make the how we gonna install the packages. So in here, just go to the package section in here, and there is a package name. Maybe you call it R. There is a package. So we're gonna install. You go install and write in here or yes, this one, this package, and install in your computer. Oh, it is installed. So again, because we just installed our studio, so there was one package, there was one library that was missing in your computer, so that calculates the adjoint. So the name of that particular library was rconic. So I go here, install, and write it like rcon. When I click in here and install, it will automatically install in your computer. Okay, so once it is installed, what you have to do, you will go in here rcon, and you will find it in here, and you have to check it. Okay, you can uncheck it or check it. So another way to check or uncheck it is you have to just write library, library, and tell the name RCON, okay, in here. So once you install, it will be in your computer forever. So you don't need to install it again and again. So what you're gonna do, you just run this command and run it. It will be there. Okay, so for example, if I uncheck it, it is not here. You run it again and it will automatically check. Okay, so for me, what I do when I make code, I always add this one, that before running my codes, it should be checked. So I put it over there before starting any of my exercise that needs some libraries or that needs some packages to be installed. Okay, so when it is done, you will write adj. Okay, see in here they are giving option that adjoint of the matrix you can find using R conics package, and it also shows you that adjoint of A compute the classical adjoint, also called the ad, ad, adjunct adjugate, I don't know this one, of a matrix. The joint is a transpose of the cofactor of matrix, the same thing. So I'm gonna put it in here and put A. So this one will be your adjoint of a matrix. So let me say that adjoint, I will save it, for example, adj underscore of A is equals to, sorry, is equals to adjoint of A, and then we store it in here, and determinant of A det underscore A is equals to this one. Okay. Now we can calculate the adjoint and we can calculate the determinant of A. So how about calculating inverse of A? I and B inverse A is equals to, sorry, is equals to A inverse is equals to what? At Bj of A divided by det of A. Okay, let's see what is it. And my inverse. See, my inverse is here. Now you can calculate the A inverse. You don't need the Gauss-Jordan method. You don't need the matrix inversion method. Just in 2 lines, you find the determinant of, sorry, A inverse. Find the A inverse of. Okay, is it clear to everyone? Is it clear? Okay, so let's try this one and make your own matrix and try to get the determinant and then adjoint and then A inverse. Please do it. Please do this exercise in your laptops right now. Everyone do it and send me in the Zoom chat. You already made the determinant. You already calculated the determinant. So now calculate the adjoint and then calculate the A inverse. Okay, so I can see. Do you guys have any issue, trouble installing the packages? Any trouble in downloading or any trouble in installing the R package? Any trouble? Any of you? Okay, so I'm gonna give you another matrix. So you will make the you're gonna make the first matrix, then find determinant, and then adjoint, and then finally you will find the A inverse. So your matrix values are B is equals to C into 1 minus 2, 3, 4, 3 minus 1, 2, 5, 2, 4 minus 5, 1, 4, 2 minus 1, 3. Okay, so this is the matrix. Please create your this matrix. I'm gonna send it into the inbox. Okay, so make this is the matrix. Make the matrix for this number and tell me the adjoint and then tell me the A inverse. Anyone try to calculate the answer? It will be 4 by 4. It would be a 4 by 4. Okay, so let me see for the Raphael. Okay, so minus 1, 0.9. Okay, with that. Okay, good. Okay, I think you guys can now calculate the determinant of a matrix and adjoint of a matrix and make a matrix. So any student who cannot create the sequence or the matrix or like determinant, please let me know. If you can directly chat in the inbox, we can repeat the things. But I really want that you guys learn it and you know. Okay, so in our last class, like on the Friday one, the student I gave you a homework, and the student said that there is some issues in some like operations making code. So can you tell me like where you get the problem? Any one of you? Maybe there was one that. Hmm, so remember, remember in the equation number, not equation, the activity number 48 in the book. So they say that find the Hilbert matrix. So for finding the Hilbert matrix, you can just say that you can just write package Hilbert maybe in here. See if you write in here and install it in here, then see, the library is installed in here, and then when you're gonna search HIL, okay, now you can run this one. What else? What was other difficulty here? Okay, as I told you like earlier, the adjoint of the matrix it was not available, but this one, this function, the Hilbert, it gives some operations. Like for example, if you click in here, it will tell you the position of the coordinates, the position that where exactly that particular element lies. Okay, so it gives some, like kind of extra operations in within the R studio. So that's the only thing. Just think that there was something that was missing because you installed your R studio very new. It was new, so you have to download some things in here. So if you read the section 48 over there, you can find that it is used to find the just the location of your particular matrix. Okay, so now what else? Okay, so in next class, it's supposed to be tomorrow. It maybe I will give you one activity. It could be one activity like the last time that I gave you one activity to do so within that time period. It might be a synchronized, or it will be just like um, you guys do your activity by yourself and submit it over there. So I will let you know. I will let you know at that time. So please make sure tomorrow, if there is one activity, you should submit it on your canvas. Okay, again I'm repeating, if there is activity tomorrow, you have to submit it in your canvas, not sending me via email, please. I will never ever entertain your homework or anything or any activity you submit via email. Please understand this thing, that just submit over there. I will give you like extra 10 minutes, 20 minutes to submit it. Okay, so but please submit it within that time period, and don't send me via email. I'm not gonna entertain your emails regarding homeworks or these things. I hope the group number 4 is already added there. And what else? That's it. So if you guys have any questions or concerns, please tell me now. And you can you ask for the coverage, sir? Okay, the coverage will be same like from until the activity 48. That would be the coverage. Okay, until activity 48. The same activity. I want you guys try to repeat it and solve it and submit in the canvas. Is it clear to everyone? Okay, so now give me like honest advice. Do you think you guys are start learning the R studio? Is it difficult? Okay, so I am saying that tomorrow maybe there will be a activity. That activity will be what it will activity will be that you have to go through that particular book that I gave it to you. Go activity number like the what you can say. I say activity number 1 to 48 over there. In there is a sections. I don't know. Yeah, these are the sections. There are sections, so there are some steps like 1 to 48. You just follow those steps and try to know that what this particular operation do. Like we do like the repetitive function, we make sequence, we make matrix, we make their joint, or all these things. So try to do it one by one. So the deadline, it will be within that time period. Okay, so we have a class tomorrow, maybe I'm not sure. I know everyone know the time period. So within that time period, you have to submit your any activity what I give you. Um, so far it's been somewhat challenging, but okay, yeah, it is possible that you can be given at an earlier time, sir. No, why earlier time? We should be at we should do this work because it is your lab work, okay? So lab work should be in the lab time. So it should not be an earlier time. We will do it in that earlier and that time, okay? So can we ask the coverage and please repeat the instruction, learning our studio. So try to learn. If you do more practice, you will learn more. Okay. So that's why I want that I'm definitely learning server still processing to this game so far it will be good. Yeah, just try to repeat the thing and just put your mind that what is your objective, what you want to make it, and like this one. So always make sure whenever you run a code, like for example, I run this code. When I run, so I always think what is extra thing over here. Like for example, let me try to clear everything here. For example, I clear everything in here. So whenever I run any code, let's see, I run this one. So I saw there is an extra array or list of number over here. I will check. Okay, let's check the class of A. Sorry, what is its class? Class of A. It says that you store the numeric in here, and I let's say what is A? I want this one. So it makes my mind okay. There I created an array which has like the 8 numbers. So if you can check the dimension as well, dimension of 8. Oh, so it is dimensionless. So you can just see in here, 9. It is not dimension, but you can see length of 8. So you will see that okay, there are 9 different elements. These are numerical elements, and after that, once you run A, so it will say that it is creating you are creating a 3 by 3 matrix, and if I want to say see A and then write A in here, okay, my this one first row first column and first row second column, I can see a matrix. And when you press the determinant of A, of course you know the definition of determinant, right? So you see okay, there is the determinant of this particular matrix is 8, and then you see adjoint. When you run it, it is added in here. You get the adjoint of A is equals to ADJ of A. It is like this one adjoint, and then finally you find the inverse. I run the code inverse. Okay, I get in here as well inverse. So I have I and B of A, like this one. So try to just follow these 4 steps, that what actually each step did in your coding. Okay, so once you start thinking about this thing, then it will be really easy. So that's why right now I'm not going in very pace. I am just trying to give you time to repeatedly again and again and again. So once you will have a somehow idea, then we can go like some kind of complex things, making the integration, determinants of the equations, and like derivatives and other numerical solutions. We're gonna do it in here. So once you learn the simple things, multiplication, making arrays, or especially the matrix is really important. Matrix will tell you exactly the pattern of numbers and how you gonna multiply or you gonna play with the sequence and of numbers in your data or in data frame. Okay, so for now I am 24-hour available in the Google group chat. You can just ask any question. I will give you the solution over there. And if it is not the private concern, just put that message in the Google group. If it is your private, just write me the email, okay? So if it is like something arise in your mind, okay, how we can do this one, just put it in the group. Okay, so other students, they will also have idea, or maybe one of the student, he gave us you the solution that we can do it by this way. Okay, so I hope everything is clear to you guys, and please take care there. We will end now. And the thing is, for the attendance, once I finish the attendance, if even if you send me the attendance, so I'm not gonna mark you the presence. Okay, so I already see in here I made a code in here. So once the class is finished, I extract your the attendance using this particular code, and I will like get for example, like I made this one, I'm not sure in here, so I made this one, and finally I save all of these thing in my particular thing. So for example, this one is my df2, data 2 was, let's see, data 2. See in here, you guys can see my screen. So in here, now I made the serial number, your IDs or your names. Sorry, it should be names, and it should be different. So it's different. So now you can see in here, there is a time, there is ID, and there is name. I made this column for everyone. So now I can see in my last class, there were 125 students, and when they entered, this is the time, this is the name, like I can save everything in here. Okay. So that's why I say R is very easy, and not easy, like R is very, it's fun to learn R. You can do many things in R. Okay, so thank you for your time for the class, and see you tomorrow again. For now, we'll say goodbye. Have a good night over there.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.